Yes, tell me something about yourself.
So I did my primary education from Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Rajgir, and thereafter I went to Delhi and I completed my engineering from Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology. That was a part of Delhi University at that time, and thereafter I have been preparing for the competitive exam, and I have applied for CAPF for first time this very year.
Okay, okay. What is the meaning of your name, Nishant?
Sir, Nissan, that stands for, if we do Sandhi, we say Nisa plus Ant, in that is Subha. Nisa is night and the end of night is Subha, is morning.
Okay, okay. Means from darkness to light.
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay. So, who gave this name to you?
most probably my mom and dad is, yeah, my father and mother.
Okay, so you tied your uh, tie yourself or someone else.
No, I've tried it myself.
So,
It's just,
do you think it is good or it still requires improvement?
maybe I've tried it after many years, so uh, maybe there will be some mistakes. I will
No.
try to repair.
Maybe just see. You are looking. You it is visible now.
Yes, sir.
So you think it is good or still improvement is required? Maybe there is no chance of maybe either yes or no.
There is chance of improvements.
Okay, okay, no issue. What was your percentile in J?
There is a there in my time there used to be a percentile based on marks in JEE mains and plus marks in board exam. So in my JEE mains exam, I was having around 99 point something percentile, and after adding the class 12 marks, it was around 98 or 90, 97. I'm not exact.
Okay, okay. So you did electronics engineering in 2020. So when you started thinking about civil services rather than, for example, since your college is one of the very good college in NCR region and in all India also it is having ranking, better ranking. So what motivated you or when you decided, yeah, I should go to government job?
Sir, I do come from a region where there is a utmost respect for the job like this. So I will say one quote of Plato that what is honored in a country that is cultivated there. So it was honed in me from very early childhood. So it was in back of my mind that I will go for such type of job from very early childhood. So
Okay,
that's
so
why
you decided in your childhood, or there was family tradition or something. For example, both of your parents are in government job, they are teacher. So
yes.
if someone is decided कि I have to go to government job, then at first place, what motivated you to go to engineering? Because in engineering college, you invested 4 years. And also, for example, in money terms, also you invested more. If someone is, for example, interested in government job and you know in government job in general, for example, UPSC civil services, history, geography, etc. are more important than your engineering subject. So what was the reason whether you were not sure or it was compulsion from your parents that first do engineering so that you should have something for backup.
Uh, yes, sir. Basically, we use we. I was somewhat mediocre student, so somewhat I was good in maths and science. So that was the only option. Maybe in medical science or somewhere in engineering. So I was good in physics, chemistry, maths. So I opted for the engineering, and yeah, that was the only reason.
Okay,
And my
so it
parents,
was
they
it was
also,
pressure from your parents or it was your own initiative.
sir, it was my own initiative. And they've supported me. They've provided me all the facilities, maybe in terms of coaching or in terms of other expenses. They provided me always. So It was my own decision.
Okay. So you are from a place, from the area first chief minister of Bihar belonged to, and he was
Yes,
chief minister for a long time. In fact, even he contributed immense in India's freedom struggle. Can you tell me first any two movement or any two freedom struggle event where Sri Krishna Singh was leading face?
in civil disobedience, he played a pivotal role, and he was inclined toward the Congress Socialist Party as well. So, uh, and he had remained chief minister for around 15 years, up till 60s, I think, if I'm not wrong.
No, no. Abhi,
And he
for time being, I'm not coming to chief ministerial things. First, I am coming to asking you regarding freedom struggle. So, can you little explain more his contribution in terms of freedom struggle?
survived to read about it.
Okay,
No,
okay. No,
I only know that there's
okay.
like the
No,
parties.
no problem. Any contribution you see, his contribution, which is visible in your area, means the district you belong, the block you belong.
Yeah, we all take pride in him. So there is a village named after him, and that is nearby. That is known as More, and there is a big statue of him around that village, and that is, and we all take pride in his name.
Okay,
And
okay.
this area is known for
Yes.
about him.
Any lessons from his life you learn?
He was a simple man, and he has played a pioneer role in culminating the nationalism, particularly in this eastern part of the country. So, and he has played immense role in this region.
Okay. So both of your parents are teacher. So as a teacher, profession of teacher means profession of teacher is known as noble profession. But a state like Bihar, for example, which was initially historically known as center of knowledge, people from other parts of the country, means world also came there. In fact, for example, Nalanda University, which is nearby your area. But now we see condition of Bihar, for example, in terms of education, it is very poor. So first, can you tell me, according to 2011 census, since 2011 was the last census was conducted, what is the percentage of literacy in aggregate Bihar for both male and female?
But I'm not aware about the exact data. It was around 60%, 67, 60. I'm not aware about exact.
Okay, okay. Anyway,
I will have to look.
which
We will
which
look at.
district which district is having highest literacy rate in Bihar? Did you get my question?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Which
Sir,
district?
I think you are not audible.
Okay.
Okay, can you please repeat it?
Yes. Which district in Bihar has highest literacy rate?
Sorry, sir. Which district
In
is?
Bihar has highest literacy rate.
Sir, it is Gopalganj. I think. Gopalganj.
Gopalganj has highest sex ratio.
This okay.
Okay. No, no problem.
I will
No
have to look.
problem. You will go through. Anyway, what are some of the initiatives for women education, means girls child's education? Bihar is doing a lot for women empowerment in terms of, for example, job. They are providing reservation. So any initiatives, some of the initiative you can say regarding education of girl child in Bihar?
Currently, there are employment facilities, and in current scenario, the government has proposed a 50% reservation for women teachers, and there were 33% reservation in police forces, and that is among the highest in the country. And, and government has been providing a scholarship for girls children in class 12, class 10 in every examination if it is possible.
Okay. So in Bihar, or in fact in entire country, there is a scheme known as midday meal scheme. Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Can
Centrally
you tell
sponsored.
me what is the condition in Bihar regarding that?
It has been midday meal scheme, centrally sponsored scheme, and where the government, uh, central government provides 60% of the expenses, and the state government has to provide 40% of the expenses. And midday meal portionmental incidental has to be done by the state government. And in case of Bihar, it has been in force since 2004, if I'm not wrong. It has been doing
Okay.
well, and
Okay. So in up to which level of a school, for example, up to which class midday meal scheme is provided?
up to class 8, sir.
Class
Till
8.
class 8,
Okay.
it will
So
provided.
both of your parents are teaching in class up to class 8?
Yes, sir. My mom is teaching up to class 5, and my my father is teaching up to class.
Okay. So both are in same means in your block itself or other in other block.
No, they are in the same.
Okay. Shekhpura, for example, initially was part of Munger district. Are you aware?
Yes,
So in which year Shekhpura got distinct state identity means it became a separate district?
and I will have to look at it. Yes.
Anyways, okay. In history, why Munger is famous?
Munger, it was the uh, it, previously it was the part of the Magadha Empire and Anga Empire, and it was the epicenter of the whole northern and eastern part of the country. Maurya and Gupta has ruled from here, and in contemporary time, Munger has remained uh, epitome of independence movement. And Munger, in medieval time, Munger was the capital of Bengal as well. For some time, I think Mir Qasim or
Yes.
Mir Qasim was
Mir Qasim made capital. And
Munger. And
okay,
in recent times, Munger is known for many temples around there, and Ganga flows through Reddy with Munger.
okay. So in Munger, for example, some factory also Mir Qasim is founded. Are you aware?
So this is available like it.
Okay, weapon factory means gun factory he established. So what was your optional subject in CSE means?
The electrical engineering.
What was so you got a score. So what was your score in that?
It was not that good. I got 210 marks. And, yeah,
210.
yeah, I completed both papers, 120 and 90 marks in second paper.
Okay. So, for example, those students who, in general, engineering graduates are also taking arts subject, and those, in general, I'm saying, those
Yes,
engineering graduates, they are who are taking optional subject as their engineering subject. In general, they are scoring higher marks. Otherwise, because whatever your marks is not bad, I can say, because it is average or below average, you can say.
yes,
In general, engineering subjects, students are either scoring very good marks or they are scoring very less marks. So, what was the difficulty you faced because your marks is not satisfactory?
I didn't appear in. Yes, sir. The reason that I didn't appear for any test for optional subject, I thought that maybe at the exam day I will be able to solve all the problems, but it has backfired. And particularly in second paper, I was not able to do well due to some theoretical questions as well. But if maybe if I get the chance, then I can improve.
Okay, so before, for example, obviously, a student who is appearing in mains obviously cleared pre-examination, and it is not a random thought ki you are not taking randomly optional. So did you give thought before taking your optional ki yes, what are the pros and cons of taking optional as engineering subject?
Sir, I was aware about the subject and about around 50 to 60% syllabus was always almost completed during my graduation. So I thought that it would be the better option for me. But many of the subjects, as I have done my engineering from electronics, there are many subjects for electrical as well. So maybe I was not able to do well in those subjects. So
Okay.
that's why they are.
Okay. One of your hobbies is playing cricket, and as a bowler, you were part of
Yes,
team as a bowler. In entire, for example, one day cricket. So obviously, what we play, we are playing one day. In fact, you can say we are playing T20 format in general in our school and
yes,
all. So in one
yes.
day, India, for example, produced many bowlers. So in your opinion, top three bowlers of all time in one day from India?
Top three bowlers, I think Kapil Dev, and then in contemporary Zahir Khan, that was one of the best bowler, I think. And then in contemporary time, Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Sami as well.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you were fast bowler or you are a spinner?
I was I used to bowl medium fast. It was not as fast as any professional would bowl, but I was bowling around 100,
Okay. What is the
110.
what is good thing for a fast bowler and what are bad thing for means positive of fast bowler and negative of fast bowler?
Still means, yeah, we can do some sledging. They are better at sledging. And, and and bad thing is that, yeah, they have to run a lot. Means he will be exhausted much more than other players. And if we see the career of fast bowler as well, that does not span for a long time. So yeah,
Okay.
that's very limited.
One of the extracurricular activities you have written exercises on daily basis. So exercises on daily basis, what you mean? You daily think ki whether I should today will do exercise or not, or you are doing regularly?
No, sir, I'm doing it regularly. It's irrespective of any times. I've been running around 5 kilometers daily, and yeah, I've been consistently doing it. Either
So,
push-ups, pull-ups.
so 5 kilometer in best performance, your best
In,
performance till date.
I will say 5 kilometers in 17 to 18 minutes, but usually I used to do it in 30 minutes nowadays. I've just reduced my speed and I used to do it in.
Okay. You were born in 1997. So
Yes,
1997 has some significance in terms of politics of Bihar. Can you tell me?
sorry, sir. I'm not,
Just take idea. It is not a perfect answer. It is just your opinion. You can thought, give thought.
maybe the former Chief Minister Sri Lalu Prasad ji would have come in power. Maybe.
No, actually, Lalu Prasad became CM in 1990, but due to corruption charges, he was uh, he had to abdicate his throne, means chief minister's post, and his wife Rabdi Devi became chief minister, and it was first time any lady
So
became
maybe.
chief minister of Bihar. Okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, you did engineering from Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Institute. So, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has immense contribution in terms of India's freedom struggle. Due to unfortunate
Yes,
reason, he
sir.
was not able to see the Independence Day. Anyway, his contribution we cannot forget. In two Congress session, he was the president. Are you aware?
In 1932, 1938 and 1939. In 1939, he was replaced by the Sri Raja Gopalachari
No.
or Rajendra Prasad ji.
Yes, Rajendra Prasad. So, whom he defeated at first place?
Pitavi Sitaramaiya.
Who was Pattavi Sitaramayya?
He was from the he was from the Gandhi side. Means Gandhi he has proposed his name and from moderate side, Congress, moderate side of the Congress.
Okay. So, Subhash Chandra Bose birth anniversary is celebrated in India nowadays. Name us, what is the name of the date?
We Prakram Divas,
Yes,
23rd December.
Prakram Divas. When it is celebrated?
Yeah,
On which
Prakram.
date?
Sorry, sir, I'm not really.
Okay. On which date his birth anniversary is?
We are not okay.
On which date his birth anniversary is? Are you listening? I am asking.
23rd December, sir.
No, 23rd January. Okay. So, means 23rd of January, it is celebrated. So, you studied physics, chemistry, and also physical education. Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell me difference between Newtonian physics and you can say modern physics?
Okay, so Newtonian physics is the classical physics where there are three Newton's law and that describes the motion of everyday object that we see around us. And classical physics that describes the movement of the subatomic particles or how they behave at an atomic scale. And basically that is governed by the quantum mechanics or the uh, many principles are there, Heisenberg principles that describes their motion at the atomic level.
Okay. So, are you aware about relativistic theory, theory of relativity of Einstein? In normal term, layman term, you should not go to explanation detail.
Relativity was proposed by the Albert Einstein, and he has mentioned that there are four dimensions. As we in normal world we see it in three dimensions as measured time, but he has added some time dimension in it, and he has proposed that everything is a function of these four dimensions, and that's it.
Okay. So you have been in Rajgir, means you did class 10th up to class 10th in Rajgir. Recently, Rajgir is known for means many tourist spots have been developed. So can you tell me some three, four tourist attraction which were added recently, means last in 3, 4 or 2, 3 years?
The jungle safari was added, and there are some rope made of glasses, and, and many Buddhist monuments have been created around lake in
Okay.
Benuban, I think.
Okay. Can you name the wall? There is a wall in Rajgir, which is supposed to, for example, Bihar government is trying to make it as UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So Swan Mandal, not Mandal, where
No, I'm
it is.
wall. दीवाल के बारे में I'm talking. There is a wall.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Maybe I
Okay. Okay. Cyclopean wall. Have you heard about Cyclopean wall?
no, sir. I will have to report
Okay.
it.
Okay. So in ancient history, who was the ruler who shifted his capital from Rajgir, or at that time known as also Giribraj, to Patliputra?
I think it was Ajat Satru, sir. Bimbisar,
Bimbisar was the founder of the dynasty. So Bimbisar's capital was Rajgir. Ajat capital was also Rajgir. Ajat son Udayin, he shifted his capital from Rajgir to Patliputra. Okay. So Bimbisar is known as the most famous king of Magad Empire. He was from which dynasty?
I'm allowed to make a guess, Kalinka dynasty.
Yes, Haranyaka dynasty. So, for example, Asoka, King Asoka is also great. The great Asoka is known as, and also in Bimbisar's name, great is not written. In spite of all, why we are saying कि Bimbisar was the greatest ruler or greatest king of Magda rather than King Asoka?
Because it was the first time when he has created Magad center of power. So it was due to him that entire north and maybe northwestern part of the country has come into the control of the Magadhan Empire. So maybe due to that reason, Bhimbisar may be treated as it.
Okay, Nishant, you said, for example, you are doing exercise and all. So physically you are fit, you are doing proper running and all. So being a person in Central Armed Police Forces, obviously physical fitness is utmost requirement. So in that component, you are good enough. So other than physical fitness, what something are in you which makes you a leader or a military commander?
Okay, I'm very much persistent in my effort. So maybe my subordinate will look a good thing in me, and I can take good care of them. And leadership quality means I will not let them down in any of the circumstances. They will be greater than anything for me. So that's my thing.
Okay, so every person, for example, who is a person, thinking person, a rational human being, gives thought about life, ki whether we are moving at right track or not. And this is the basic difference between a human being and animal. For example, animals do not think ki what we did in the past and how we plan in the future. But a person, a human being, is a rational thinker, and he or she thinks about past, present and future. So at this time, for example, if you judge your life, do you think your life is moving at right track, or you missed some years, or you are ahead of time? What is your present status?
I think there are always ups and downs in our life. So maybe there would be some downs, but does not mean that coming years, but there will be some positive thing. And I've learned a lot of things in these years, and this will continue. A lot of growth in me will coming. I don't see anything that had me or I missed in these years.